On Wednesdays, we wear pink.
Hello and welcome back. Welcome back. I know I missed you guys, so I know y'all missed me. And I know the nerve of me to disappear on my birthday month. New intro, new song, y'all like that? Let me know. Your girl had to switch it up. A new year. I just turned 25, yes, quarter of a century. Thank you for everyone who wished me a happy birthday. It was received, it was taken in, and I had a wonderful birthday. Since I did go on a trip, I went to ATL, and it was a trip of 10 people all together. How did I pull this off? Well, it was not easy, and as you guys can tell by the title, why do girls stop being friends while planning or during a trip? I have the answers. I've broken it down. I've had multiple experiences where I have seen where it's gone left. I've been a bystander and seeing it go left, and I've been a part of it going left. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys some stories too, and you know, give some comments. Y'all can tell me, because there's an ongoing debate of whether or not somebody owes somebody money. I know the answer, but I would just like to know what you guys think too. All right, before we even start, if you haven't already, I just want you guys to click the like button, subscribe to my YouTube channel, click the bell, so you know anytime I drop a new video, because now it's not only on Wednesdays. I know I was sleeping for a month, so you're like, oh, now you want me to subscribe and know everything going on? Yes, because there will never be any sleeping anymore. Everything lined up back to back. You guys will never be without content from the Fina again. There will always be something going on in the pink room, okay? So I promise. So first and foremost, the main reason for any issue in general, and whether it's a trip or whether it's a relationship, whether it's anything, is always miscommunication. Communication is simply failure to communicate adequately. I mean to say this, but you heard it as that. I meant to say this, but I didn't say that. I said something else. I said this is how I meant it, but you took the tone as that. It's a lot of confusion. So there's a lot of ways and errors and margins and areas for miscommunication. And I think especially through text message, like, stop trying to have semi-heated or confusing conversations through text, because you will fuck yourself up. You will get into arguments. It's just completely avoidable things. You just pick up the phone and call somebody so you can hear their tone, hear how they're saying it, so you don't have to assume or guess anything. The main problem is just people don't know how to communicate. As I'm getting older and I'm seeing in relationships, having friendships, people don't know necessarily how to get their point across. It's on both parties to communicate, because the point of communication is to understand the other person and to be understood. So that means we have to stop and listen to understand and speak in a way that we will be understood. Second thing, it would be poor planning. That means poor planning individually or poor planning as a group. If you guys go and nobody knows what we're doing, the moves are, I mean, I'm a super planner. Plan to plan. I like to plan because it helps me keep myself focused, helps me know what I'm doing. And even if everything doesn't go to plan, it's just nice to have one so that I know at least what I wanted to do or what I intended to do got done, right? Lack of planning, there becomes confusion, and confusion breeds chaos. And chaos, come on, no one's good in that. So the best thing you can do is on your end, because poor planning can also lead to the next one, lack of money. Money is so many factors that go into it, because it's not just money, you know, but it's just the lack of planning. Some people don't plan enough money, and then it puts other people in a position to pick up the slack. But then also it's like, who are we going with on trips? Is it our friends? Is it strangers? Is it a mixture? So that also counts too, because it depends on what type of friend. You don't mind picking up the slack. But then it's like, how much slack are we doing with the money? And then how much are we sharing as a group? Are we splitting this bill? Because sometimes it's like, come on, don't be stupid. Like, it's just easier for us to do that. We all here, we all in the group. But sometimes it's like, nah, like, I just want my bill. Calmly, thank you, respectfully, I'm out of here. So, you know, it also varies, but you just want to be clear. I feel like, you know, as far as your money, making sure your money is right. If your money is right, there will be no issue on your end with making sure your money right, so nobody can play with you. And that starts bringing funny emotions and funny little Money brings funny little attitudes. The next one, right? Now, attitudes don't just come from money. Attitudes in general. You have an attitude, I have an attitude. Everybody has an attitude. Now, some people's attitudes are higher, and some people's attitudes are, it's not as bad. I'm known to have a bad attitude. I don't know. You guys see me. Don't I seem sweet? I don't know nothing about this bad attitude they speak of. But if they say it, maybe there's some truth, right? Whatever. I'm a little bit of a brat. Especially around my birthday. Okay, cool. Like, I have high expectations. That's just me in general. I have high expectations for myself, everyone around me, all coincide. So, you can see from the money, some people are just selfish. They don't want to share. It's not a priority for them to be sharing their food, their money, their resources with you. Some people, after a trip, you might have thought you were really cool with someone and something happened. There was a bill you had to pay. Now you're a little down, and now they don't want to nobody. You get to see who people are. Like, now you know, okay, this person's a little more selfish when it comes to that. Okay, this person is a little more messy. Now I see, I live with them. They leaving everything everywhere. The bathroom is crazy. This person moves a little slower. We're always running late because of this person. You're getting to know the real person, because when you're in a trip, you're in a confined space. You're around each other all the time. There is no, I'm going home. Your home is in the same space as each other. There is no, okay, I'm going to separate myself. No, everything is together. So it brings a problem when you can't escape, and now you're stuck with that person. It's saturated time, and you can't escape, and now you have to face who that person really is. Whether it's dirty, whether it's selfish, whether it's lazy, whether it's boring, whether it's fake. A lot of things that come to the surface when you're not having that space and you're all together in that time. So you realize this person handles situations very poorly. Because a trip is a trip, and bad things will happen. So if you can see how somebody handles it, and it's like, yo, they just handled, something happened with the car, some accident happened, or shit, we can't make it there, we lost there. And then the person has a really disgusting reaction. All right, well, this person does not handle things really well. Problem solvers, or they're not, okay, this happened, but let's take it on the chin and make the best of it. Some people do not know how to make the best of it. So being mindful, learning that in trips, during a trip, people killing each other's moods, their spirits, their energy, sharing energy is very difficult. And so sharing energy with another person in a space is a problem, especially when personalities don't match. Let's just say, yeah, this is my friend, but I never really hung out with her this much. Or this is my friend of my friend, and our personalities do not match. I do not like this bitch. This bitch do not like me. Our personalities don't match. It's just not gonna work. It's just not. And it's really that simple. So I think sometimes friends try to force other friends to be friends with each other, and it's like, girl, just because you have two friends doesn't mean they're gonna be friends with each other. Just simple. Some personalities, no matter what you do, no matter how you turn it, flip it, and reverse it, people will not get along. Before I wrap it up, I just want to give you guys a quick little story time. All right, now this is one thing I need y'all to listen up. Listen up closely. Listen up closely. So, this is a little story time. So gather around the campfire, guys. Tell me why. It's my birthday trip. I'm planning a trip. I have another friend who has the same birthday as me, my birthday twin. So it makes sense that we put it all together. We put our birthday trips together. Her cousin wants to come. I'm cool with her cousin. I know her cousin there. That's man, sleepover. We cool. We safe. Like, that's my friend's cousin. That's my friend. We cool. We all cool. However, I didn't invite her though. That's your cousin invited you. That's her birthday. It's my birthday. Yeah, all gang. My cousin coming too. It's lit. I got my people coming. The other birthday girl got her people coming. Great. So, I planned my birthday dinner. The colors are red, white, and black. Fast forward, we're like, yo, only the birthday girls are going to be wearing red. Right? Flag. Beforehand, I had to get the Airbnb, and we were deciding on it. He called me like, oh, why can't my cousin get the house that she wanted? And I'm like, what? Who says she can't? Oh, there's an issue. I'm like, I just want a house that don't go hard about smoking. I want to smoke. I'm on vacation. If I wake up in my own house and I smoke, I want to be able to go on vacation and smoke. I'm not trying to be like hiding, rush, like, you know what I mean? At least some place that's not going super hard about smoking. So once I explained that, she calmed down. But I'm also like, it's not even your birthday. Why am I even explaining this to you? When saying anything crazy, because then when I explained it to the girl, she's like, okay, that makes sense. I'm like, yeah, we just all smoke and then we get a pool too. It's not impossible to find both. Hello. But I didn't really like that she was like questioning me, but I just let it go. I explained myself and kept it pushing, right? Because I'm like, whatever. Now another go around it. I'm just texting the group chat, reminding everybody, hope you got your dresses, your tux, da-da-da-da-da. Make sure, ladies, no red dresses. So the other birthday girl calls me. She's like, yo, one of my friends got a red and white dress. I'm like, damn. Can we see if she can get another one? Like, let me know. She's like, damn, I know. I'm like, yeah, she can't. Okay, but just let me know. Because technically, she don't have to be in my pictures. So it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, just let me know. So her cousin answered in the chat, the same girl that called me before, in the chat, wow, this is mad last minute or some shit. You saying this mad last minute, that's not fair. What if people already got a red dress? Okay. Mind you, it's almost 4 weeks. It's like 3.5 weeks till my birthday. Till the trip, not even the birthday. Like, you can literally buy a new dress. You can go buy one. You can order one. I'm a stylist. I can send you links. Like, you can get a new dress, nice dress, perfect, white or black. Like, I don't understand. What is the problem? So I go, I guess. And she goes, I mean, my dress is black, but I'm just saying, like, so I'm just spazzing in my head, like, what is wrong with her? Because even if you had a red dress, what is the issue on somebody's birthday trip to buy a new one? Secondly, why, if you have a black dress, why you open up your fucking mouth, your beck, you're opening up your fucking bouche, right? I'm Haitian. I have to opening up your jaw to say anything. You don't have to say nothing. It's not your, like, you don't have to. Your dress is black. It don't got shit to do with you. You should have looked at, oh, that's a Percy. I got a fucking black dress, so I don't gotta worry about that. No, you got something, some feeling, some deep resentment in me that everything I say you want to question as if it's your fucking birthday. I don't understand. And also, she was just like, I forgot to mention to you. The other time she called me, she said, oh, everything you wanted to do, we're doing. I'm like, wait, first and fucking foremost, I wrote my itinerary. Y'all are grown-ass adults. Once y'all get there, y'all pay for y'all flight, y'all pay for y'all place to stay. Y'all can get up and go and do whatever the fuck y'all want. Have y'all not ever been on grown women trips? Like, not everybody's up each other's ass. Some people, 2 people want to do that, 2 people want to do that. You do whatever the fuck y'all want to do. If me, Dolly, I want to go do something, I can go do it. I have friends over there, I want to link them. Without y'all bitches, I can do that. You don't need us. You don't need my itinerary. Oh, we're doing everything you want to do. Bitch, do what the fuck you want to do. I'm just telling bitches, I'm letting y'all know what I'm doing. That's it. Simple and plain. That's it. That's it. I hit her up on the side after she said that. I'm like, yo, what's up with that? Like, I feel like you being staticky in the chat. Like, your dress is black. Why are you speaking for people who don't need you to speak for them? She goes, who's being staticky, me or you? What? More dumb shit. I'm literally asking you something aside from the chat to figure out what the fuck, like, where's your head at? Like, why are you saying that? I'm feeling static and it doesn't make any sense. Now you're like, oh, you're staticky. I'm like, alright, bro, whatever. When we have a little back and forth with words, like, I'm like, alright, my nigga. You trying to argue with me, it's my birthday. You're gonna have a shitty time. It's just like, oh, shut the fuck up, right? So once you add in cursing into the conversation, you add that into that energy, okay, you got it, right? Because I'm not no fucking text thug. I'm not a text thug. I'm not about to text you nothing, my nigga. So I'm like, all right, you done to me. You starting shit with me on my birthday. First of all, I go crazy. I go hard about my birthday. You starting shit with me on my birthday, my nigga, you're done. You're done. Anybody who didn't say happy birthday, you starting shit with me. You dropped the ball on my birthday, my nigga. It's noted, and it's noted, and it's noted, and it's noted. It's noted. Me and the other birthday girls talking. I'm like, yeah, Sophia, cousin. Fuck that bitch. Da da da. I'm not really fucking lying. She's like, yo, why? No, y'all don't need to be talking to each other. Like, let it die down. I'm like, I don't got nothing to say. I will never say anything to her. Even on the trip, I don't got nothing to say to her. That bitch will have a terrible time. I will not be friends with her. She will not get a word, a lick of nothing from me. Nobody I'm with will give her a lick of anything. Not a head nod, nothing. All right? So she goes, yo, no, I don't like that. I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm like, nah, you don't gotta talk to nobody on my behalf. She goes to try to talk to her cousin. They end up fighting. She calls me. I'm like, bro, what? I didn't send nobody to go fight, right? Because you heard my whole thing. Don't even talk to her at all. I didn't even want her to talk to her because I'm like, there's no point. I don't fuck with her. Whatever. Let her do her thing. She in her bag. It's my birthday. There's no humility. If I'm asking you, yo, why you staticky? If you wasn't being staticky, just be like, I wasn't being staticky. I was just making a point. But alright, you got it. You know, if that was the case, you could say that. But you say, nah, you being staticky, then I'm being told to shut the fuck up. I'm like, oh, okay, I must be pussy. On my birthday, I must be. I'm not fighting nothing. You know what I mean? So then she ends up fighting her. I'm like, okay, well, you fighting other birthday girls. You arguing with me. Like, how she expect to have fun on this trip when she fighting you arguing with me? She's like, oh, okay, she said she's not coming. I'm like, oh, she's not coming? All right, no problem. Even better. I don't even have to be a mean girl because I was going to get my best Regina George and go in that weekend, okay? In on my mean girl shit, my nigga. Stop fucking playing with me. But I was like, all right, even better. God, you know, time passed. Her cousin is like, she becomes cool with her cousin again. And she's just like, well, she's not going. She booked another flight. She wants her money back. I'm like, the trip is 2 weeks away. The trip is 2 weeks away. Like, 2 weeks away now. Like, I'm getting all my hair money together. We hustling, we bustling, we da-da-da-da-da-da-da. 2 weeks away, you want us to give you your money back. What money back? What money back? What money back? 2 weeks before the trip you want. What money back? No, like, somebody explain to me. What money back? Did she lend anybody money? You put yourself into a trip, decided to argue with 2 birthday people, and then you opted out of going to the trip. Didn't decide to apologize. Didn't decide to take humility. Didn't decide to take any route except be a bitch and then expect entitlement of your money back. So then I tell her cousin, I'm like, yeah, you know, the birthday girl, like, you know, she can't eat my pussy if she wants to. If she does a good job, maybe I'll put it on the counter for her, like Blueface. Y'all know about her later. When I go to my Jocelyn Cabaret review. So I'm like, yo, if that's the case, you know, but I don't know. Like, you're not getting shit from me. Like, nothing. Like, I don't owe you nothing. The trip is done. You decided out of it. You could have, at any point, if she apologized and said, like, yo, you know, I paid for this trip. We could just agree to disagree, be cordial. It could have been fine. She was still had a bad time. Not as good of a time, but she could have been on a trip. So it's just like, yo, you really decided you was gonna be a bitch and you was gonna stand your ground, like you was gonna get that money back. Sorry, stupid. So sorry, dummy. No, it doesn't work like that, and you wasn't gonna get your money back. So we could take a poll if y'all want, if y'all think she deserves to get her money back. Oh, the time has passed, right? It's like 1.5, like really close to the trip. Shorty called me on FaceTime. My brother, my cousin, and my manager all in the room. They're like, nah, pick up. I'm like, nah, bro. They're like, nah, pick up. She want to squash it. I'm like, all right, you right. All my voice of reasons are telling me to pick up. She want to squash it. So I pick up. So I got to eat your pussy to get my money back? First thing she said. So listen, we're not even gonna get into like how she know. We know who told her, the person I said it to. So same person, the source told her I said. I'm like, yeah, I said it. Yep. Because let me tell you something. There's nothing that I say that I can't stand by. That's what Mary Breen all the time. It's on my mother. If I said it, and I can repeat it to you. Difference is when I was telling her things that was said about how, oh, we should get our own place. Oh, why are we even in the same house as them? Oh, why? Little comments about why you showing, you know, Sarah and her cousin, da-da-da-da-da, or we should get our own place. You was been hating. You was been wanting to be on your own vibe. So when I'm calling you out on things you said, you can't admit to it, but I'm admitting everything I said. So the source is only lying on your end, but she's telling the truth on mine. No, the source, messy too, but she was saying things back and forth, but it was true, because everything she said, I said was true. I said, you gotta eat it for that money. Eat it for that money. Get it back in blood. Whatever the fuck you want to do, but you're not getting it. There's not even nothing to get back because it's not owed to you. I'm mad confused. So we talking on the phone. I let her talk for 5 minutes. God is my witness. Never in my life have I let somebody talk for 5 minutes, not cut them off. She was talking. I'm like, all right, it's my turn. I'm talking. She cutting me off. And I'm finally get to say, first time in my life, can you not cut me off? I didn't do that to you. So At the end of the day, then I'm talking why I said it. I stand by it. I don't like your attitude. I didn't like when I asked you why you asked that, and you still doubled down and told me to shut the fuck up. Hey, and I love when immature people who don't know how to express themselves, who cannot get their point across, and are losing an argument, and they just resort to physical violence. She want to be like, oh, you want to get it? And I'm talking and you want to get it. And I'm continuing and you want to get it. And I stop. I'm like, what? She's like, you want to get it? I realized this bitch just asked me, do I want to fight? I hang up the fucking phone. I'm like, yo, never in my life have I known where a bitch lived and wanted to fight her and I wasn't outside. So I'm like, girl, bye. You know exactly where I live. Like, you're fucking done off. You're a pussy too. And now there's a whole reign in the household of like, it's Sarah's fault. I don't care, and I don't owe anybody shit. I would love to see a poll so people can tell me what y'all think, but I guarantee no matter what that poll says, ain't nobody getting no money. If she wanna, from the back, if that's the only possible way, that's the only possible way niggas get their back, okay? Okay, guys, so I fucked up on the audio. My bad on that one. But just enjoy some TikToks of me. I know I'm cute, so you guys are okay. But yeah, just wrapping it up. These are the reasons why girls stop being friends. It is what it is. Now we know. But check me out. I will be back next week and maybe even before that. But you guys will be getting a review of Jocelyn's Cabaret. Yes, yes, yes. So I will see you guys next week. Bye.